Hi Pisces, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for June. I hope you guys are all well. I am going to take a quick second to remind everyone that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every single Pisces out there. So guys, please just take what resonates for you. Leave the rest for someone else. Now we're going to start with your current energy and then we're going to look at June in depth. We'll go week by week and, give a resolution at the end. As always, Pisces, please don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Pisces? What would you like Pisces to know for June? All right, Pisces, you are starting out with Temperance in reverse, and it is crossed by the Nine of Swords. So something has you emotionally unbalanced, feeling a lot of anxiety here. I also feel like there's still a need for healing for you guys. You've done some healing, and I see that. But in order to reach this optimal state of balance and to kind of release yourself from this anxiety, I do feel like there's a need for you to do some more healing. Also, I do feel like you are receiving some kind of message from Spirit. So pay very close attention to your dreams in particular. Let's see what happened here in the past. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you've been trying to find your balance. You've been waiting for your ships to come in, trying to find your balance. I do feel that, you've been very decisive, making decisions. Money could have been an issue for you. There's a little bit of robbing Peter to pay Paul for some of you. But yeah, there's definitely a lot that's been going on here in the past. Now, why is all this happening? Well, the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups indicates boredom. It can indicate, lessons needing to be learned from the past. I definitely feel that that is the case. There's almost a sense here of you idealizing love, but at the same time, not really recognizing the love that is present as well. Now, I don't know who that's for, but I'm seeing that. Let me see what's on your mind. Show me what's on the mind of Pisces. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. You may feel like you're receiving some poor karma. You're wishing that things would kind of, change, that things would move in a more positive direction. There's almost a sense here of feeling like, you've had to go through a lot and you're tired of dealing with it. And so you're just ready for things to move in a more positive direction. So let's look at June. Show me June for Pisces. Justice in the reverse. You could be experiencing some kind of a legal action here that is not quite resolved at the beginning of June. But for most of you, like I said, there's a sense of feeling as if you have been treated unjustly. It's caused this really big unbalance in your energy. Even though I see you trying to balance things out, it's like you're a trooper here. You push forward. You're making these decisions. You're trying to look on the bright side. But subconsciously, you feel like things have really taken a downward turn here. So you're struggling. And it does look like it's revolving around love. Like this idealized version of love versus love that is present. So again, pay very close attention to your dreams this month. So let me see how Pisces is showing up. The Nine of Pentacles. So you're showing up here as, being very stable, being very strong, very independent. So I do like that for you. There's also a sense of you working on your energy with regard to Spirit. So I feel like, you do have a close relationship with Spirit, which is very good. You're very strong. You're very independent. You're definitely working on your finances and your money. The Nine of Pentacles is the Empress in the lower arcana. So that's good. I feel like you do know your value and your self-worth. Let me see the energy coming towards Pisces. The Page of Wands. So there's somebody new coming towards you. Could be a fire sign, but doesn't have to be. This person will likely come towards you in a slightly flirtatious way. I do feel like they'll be testing the water, but there's a spark of something here that could lead to something much greater. Show me Spirit's advice. The Two of Wands. Yeah, Spirit is saying make sure that you are planning for your future. There's decisions that are ahead. So show me the outcome at the end of June for Pisces, please. Show me the outcome. The Ten of Cups. Well, there you go. So you're going to get your happiness. There's a cycle that's closing out here with regard to feelings, emotions, and love. And you're going to get your happiness here. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Oh, and look at that. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups. That is a soulmate. Interesting. All right, let's clarify this reading because I'm liking... I see the difficulty you're currently in, and I see all that anxiety, but it looks like June is going to take you out of that, out of a sense of injustice and into a Ten of Cups. That's a lot. So let's see how we're going to get there. Spirit, why is Temperance here for Pisces? Oh, so you were dealing with somebody who was really inconsistent. They were on, they were off, they were in, they were out. They're a bit of a player. And it caused an imbalance in your energy. I feel like you're not talking with this person. Why is the Nine of Swords here? And if you are, there's things you don't tell them anymore. It's like a separation of energy between you and this person. King of Pentacles. You're stressed because you're looking for your King of Pentacles. You have felt like, when is this ever going to come? The man or woman of your dreams. This is some wanting stability, wanting commitment. I also feel like you're definitely working on your money. You may have a lot of anxiety with regard to money right now, but I'm telling you, your money is going to balance out here. And I do feel like you're a hard worker as well. Yeah, so you're looking for the stability, the commitment, the loyalty. Let me see why this Two of Pentacles is here. And what you found instead was a player. And that's why there's an imbalance, and that's why you're healing. I gotcha. Yeah, Temperance in the reverse. This isn't your first go-around with this. Yeah, you've been so patient with this person. But this is not your first go-around with having to heal from this person. This person is constantly causing, you know, an imbalance in your energy. So you found your balance in the past only to have this person come back in and, you know, take that sense of balance right away. So there's still healing. You're still healing from something here from the past. All right, so... And I feel like you've been healing from this person for a while. Why is the Four of Cups here? Why is the Four of Cups here? Okay, so you're starting to look at love differently. I feel like, Pisces, you have... The reason for all of this occurring is because you had an idealized idea of what love was. And I do feel like you're now learning what real love is, what the reality of love is. I feel like this idealized version of love caused you to feel very disrespected. And I feel like also you've learned lessons from this. So this past relationship has taught you a lot, but it has been very difficult. I feel like you felt very disrespected. And I also feel like you're still healing from that. But I do feel like you do want love in your life. I feel like you daydream about it. But you're now looking at it very differently than you did in the past. You don't view it in the same manner. I'm also seeing that you are tired of waiting for that love as well. Why is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse for Pisces? 5 of Wands. All right, so this person from the past may have put you in competition with other people. I feel like you want things to move forward, but you feel like you're having to fight your way to it. It's like, you know, there's conflict on every corner, and you really don't want the conflict. You just want things to go smoothly. But I feel like there's internal conflict as you're healing. I feel like there could be still some conflict with this person from the past. So I do feel like you feel a little stuck sometimes. You feel stuck in conflict when you really just want to heal, find this new person in your life, and move on. So let's look at June. Show me June for Pisces. You may also have some conflict about moving on, and that might be part of what this healing is. You know, I feel like you want things to move in a more positive direction, but you may be having a hard time letting go of this past. Show me June for Pisces. All right, let's see what we have. Okay, so we have the 6 of Swords. There's that 9 of Swords. 5 of Coins reversed. The Magician reversed. There again is that 4 of Cups. 10 of Coins reversed. There's Justice in reverse again. 7 of Wands reversed. Ace of Pentacles reversed. 5 of Cups. The Devil. Page of Wands reversed. Now that's the energy coming towards you. Looks like you might be turning them down. 3 of Swords reversed and the King of Swords reversed. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Libra is very strong. Gemini is very strong. There's also Capricorn energy here. All right, so I see that you're going into the month of June, and you feel this imbalance. Like you feel it not only on an emotional level, you're feeling it on a physical level. You're realizing that this past energy here that you've been healing from forever, at least it may feel that way to you, because you are feeling a bit stuck, but you're realizing that, you know, it's just so multi-layered. It's affected you emotionally. It's affected your world. It's affected, you know, possibly even legally. And if not legally, at least within spiritual realms. And you've been feeling stuck in this for quite some time, and yet you still have a little conflict about moving away from this. Now, I do see in the first week, of June, I do see you moving forward, moving towards something much more peaceful, or wanting to. But we have all this anxiety about it. There's a tremendous amount of anxiety about what direction to move towards. What is going to bring you stability? What is going to bring you, you know, loyalty? What is going to bring you the commitment? So there's this desire to move forward. I feel like on some emotional level, you're trying to do that. However, there's a lot of anxiety about this. Anxiety of loss, anxiety of, you know, things not manifesting. So you're definitely dealing with a tremendous amount of anxiety. And I feel like it hits you more at night than it does during the daytime. I do feel like there is something to do with a reconciliation possibly, or it could be recovering money. Take it as it resonates for you in the first week, but there's a manipulative nature to this, okay? Or at least you feel there is. I do feel that you are realizing in the second week that this is not going to manifest because it's that same energy where you're idealizing the love. You're thinking of it not in realistic terms. And so I do feel like you feel that it doesn't have what it takes. It's not based in reality. It's not based in, you know, something that is going to manifest properly. And so I feel like by the middle of the month, you are like, no, I'm done with that. But you do feel this sense of loss, and it is still very much attached to this sense of injustice. Like, why can't it be? You know, why can't it be the kind of love that I want? Why is this, you know, it's almost like there's a little bit of a pity party, I'm not going to lie, in the middle of the month. Like, why can't it manifest? Why can't the person that I want, you know, to be with, why can't they be what they should be? Why is this constantly leading me to loss? So I do feel like you're struggling here to release, to let go. I do see it. Now, and there's a temptation here for you to to idolize this like you had in the past. But now that you've seen the truth, you can't go back, Pisces. And that's the thing. So that's where we see you looking at this as a loss. You may feel kind of unsupported in the middle of the month by either family or close friends. This could have to do with something legal. And if not, you might be, it might just have to do with you feeling this way. There could be, if you're in a legal issue, you could be losing some money, and this is going to make you feel very powerless. So yeah, I definitely see for those of you that have a legal issue, by the middle of the month, there is a significant financial loss. So be aware of that. For some of you, it has to do with divorce. Yeah, because there's a sense of powerlessness and abandonment that goes with that as well for those of you in that situation. For others of you, I see you accepting an ending here. I do feel that you may feel like family and friends don't understand why you feel the way you do, why you feel like, you know, that you've been treated badly here. There might be a lack of empathy in your life in the middle of the month, so be aware of that. I do see you avoiding conflict with those family and friends, particularly family, because you don't want to have any kind of a big issue or, you know, create instability or loss. So I do see you struggling around the middle of the month. Now, in the third week, I do see that you're kind of looking back at your life. You're not as focused on love in the third week because, quite frankly, you don't see it. You feel like a lot of people around you are very toxic. You could even be dealing with a particular person in the fourth week that you feel is definitely toxic, and we'll get to that. But I do feel like you're trying to learn your lessons from the experiences that you've gone through and all the sadness that you've experienced. And I do feel like, you know, you are carrying those lessons forward, but you feel like there's just a lot of toxicity around you. Like, it's almost this energy of, why can't I find somebody who's not toxic in nature? Now, let's talk about that. You have this Page of Wands coming towards you, which is somebody new that there is this initial spark or attraction to. At least they're attracted to you. I feel like you're turning this person down. Why? Well, because you're perceiving that they are not honest. You're perceiving that this person is not communicating to you in an honest and upfront manner. There is something that is putting off red flags, and you feel this person is definitely toxic. And I do feel like you're too healed for that at this point. It may even have to do with possibility of third-party energy, or it could just remind you of the, you know, heartbreak that you've gone through in the past. But regardless, I see you turning this person down, this person that's coming towards you. Yeah, because of feeling of dishonest. There's something to do with dishonest communication. But do not fret, because remember, Pisces, you are still showing up here as being very single and independent. Your money does look like it is getting much better, and you're making better decisions. And remember, you have the 10 of Cups by the end of the month. So let's see how you're showing up. Spirit, clarify the 9 of Pentacles. Clarify the 9 of Pentacles for Pisces. All right, we have the 3 of Wands reversed. We have the Page of Pentacles reversed. And we have the 8 of Wands. Some of you could be traveling in the month of June. I do feel like if that's the case, I feel like you're impatient to do this. You're impatient to travel. So your energy is showing me that you definitely are tired of waiting for an offer. But the offers that you seem to be getting are less than what you would prefer. And I see that in your energy over here as well. So you've got these people coming in offering you one little pentacle. Well, you already got 9 of your own. And so I feel like, you know, you're not choosing these people. I see you turning down someone new for sure. And I see you, you know, kind of feeling like this energy of this is not where my ships are going to be. You know, I'm not going to connect with this one little pentacle person when, you know, I deserve this King of Pentacles. So you're definitely holding out for what it is that you feel you deserve. I do see that there's going to be a sudden change at the end of the month for you. It could involve travel or communication. Let's see why this Page of Wands is here. All right, so we have the 6 of Wands, and they're focused on you with this 9 of Pentacles and the Hierophant in the reverse. You could be dealing with a Taurus. You don't have to be. Yeah, this is somebody new in your energy that is really watching you. They know you're single. They know you're abundant. They know that you're spiritual. And they also know that you've ended something with somebody. So they're definitely very keyed in on you. They would like to get something started with you. They feel like the two of you could be very successful. Now, unfortunately, I feel like you're going to be turning that person down, and that will be towards the end of the month because you don't feel like this person is being quite honest. Yeah, and I feel like you also are viewing them from a different viewpoint. You've done so much healing. You can see, you know, toxic behavior coming a mile away. I'm also seeing another person. This is somebody who has become recently single. Yeah, this person is recently single. They could be recently out of a relationship or a divorce. This person is highly successful, and they're going to become even more successful, incidentally. And this person is going to flirt with you. There is some communication. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. It could actually lead to, you know, this 10 of Cups here. I do see it going somewhere. All right, so let me see why the 2 of Wands is here. All right, we have the 8 of Coins. We have the Fool. And we have the Empress. Whew, that's some heavy energy there. Spirit is saying that you have to plan, you have to make decisions, and you have to put effort into new beginnings if you want them to become prosperous. You have to know your value. You have to know your self-worth. You have to also, you know, be willing to take a risk. So these are all decisions that you have to put effort into in order to, you know, come away with the bounty, I guess, of the Empress. Yeah, it's good energy though. So it looks like you're highly favored by Spirit. Let me see your outcome. Show me the outcome for Pisces. All right, we have the Queen of Wands reversed. We have the 2 of Cups reversed. And we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Now, remember, I showed you that Ace of Cups in connection to this new person. Because you have somebody that's coming into your life in June that's highly successful, and they are single, having recently come out of a connection. So this person will be a soulmate. 2 of Cups reverse, underlying energy is 2 of Cups in the upright. So your 10 of Cups, it's almost like what Spirit is saying. Spirit's saying put the effort in. The Queen of Wands is effort. The Queen of Wands is somebody who takes action. you know, takes the initiative, takes action. So basically what this is telling me, Pisces, if you look at the cards, that once you take action towards your own happiness, you have a soulmate connection and it will be an epic love. But by the end of the month, we're not quite seeing that. It's not quite happened. And why? Because you have to take inspired action. It's there. It's on the cusp. It's wanting to happen. But this is the very end of the month. We see you dealing with somebody here that is this other person, this person that you're not attracted to, this person who's not being honest. And so I feel like going into July is when you're likely to meet this person you are very interested in. All right. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Coins in the reverse. This is underlying energy. It does indicate that there is a contract that has been broken. It could have been a soulmate contract. It also indicates that the breaking of that contract led to a foundation being destroyed. And I do feel like it was with this person in your past. That's what has kept you stuck. That's what's given you all this energy of, you know, conflict, internal conflict. But you have to take the effort to move forward from that, to take risk, to attract what it is that you want. You have to make those decisions. And that decision primarily is to put the effort into it. All right, let's pull you an oracle card, Pisces. Pulling for Pisces. Let's try again. Pulling for Pisces. All right, let's see what we got. Acceptance. Number 2, acceptance. Give me a second. I'll read that for you. All right, accepting what is a powerful way to step into your own creative force and be a part of what will be. For change is weaving its way within the world of the Kitsune, and while there is sadness at the fading of one season, there is a sense of gratitude for all that has been. Instead of lamenting deeply, this Kitsune shows us how to gracefully open our hands and let go of what now must pass. This passing is not forever, it is simply for a time. But we are reminded with this card to allow whatever needs to leave now to go, and to stay within the moment of change and appreciate its gifts. Sense the change all about you and allow yourself to become a part of the change, to be gracious and graceful in the acceptance, which is no passive thing, no weakness, and truly not so much a surrender as an acknowledgement of the passing. It is presence and recognition and allowance. This card can be of assistance to those of you who are unable to see the blessings and gifts within the transition, and to those of you who are rushing through the change, hoping that rushing will help you cope. Take your time to savor the passing, just as this Kitsune is admiring and immersing themselves in the gifts of the autumn maples. Know that the acceptance of this impermanence brings a deep and lasting sweetness, a beauty that can uplift and strengthen you, and a place where you can now decide what it is you will change within yourself to match in the change all about you. Take time to make adjustments to your own self. Explore yourself and know what it is that can be enhanced and what can be left behind. There is a harvest to come at the end of this letting go, and the harvest will grant you abundance according to the depth of your own willingness to embrace the cyclical nature of this heavenly life upon earth. Ooh, that's heavy, Pisces. That's very heavy, but it absolutely is what this reading is all about. So I do hope that this has been helpful for you. If you've resonated with this reading, Pisces, please hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. And until I see you guys in your next reading, Pisces, namaste.